As the fighting intensifies in Ukraine, the U.S. is deploying more resources to help our allies overseas, and that includes soldiers from Fort Hood, the massive Army base a few hours south of Dallas. Malini Basu has new insight into what some of them will be doing in Poland.
Сколько лет тебе?
Мне 6.
This little girl and her grandmother just walked 2 miles to get to the border of Ukraine.
Двое суток, больше даже двое суток мы ехали до границы, потом шли пешком, потом волонтеры.
Another woman says her husband was forced to stay back.
Він воювати не може, він хворий.
On Monday, 160 soldiers from Fort Hood said goodbye to their families and left for Europe. This is part of the 7,000 U.S. military personnel helping support NATO forces.
A lot of units from Europe are stationed on the Poland-Ukrainian border.
Retired U.S. Army Major James Wright is known as Old Ranger in Fort Hood. His mission is to keep the soldiers prepared to deploy in a matter of hours. Right now in Europe,
They're designing their fighting positions and going over their tactics.
while these soldiers are on the ground, 3 brigades from Fort Hood will head to a training mission in California.
There's a permanent unit there that has trained in Russian tactics that they have to fight against.
The 5,000 soldiers will be trained with Russian vehicles and equipment. Wright says the challenge here is learning the formations and strategies the Russians are specifically using.
This will be a different war. Before we were fighting against terrorist tactics, this will be conventional, what we call conventional tactics, force on force.
While there are no U.S. troops fighting in Ukraine, there is no plan to deploy troops to the country. A country and a region dealing with a humanitarian crisis.
Зрелище страшное, как в фильме ужасов, это правда. А еще учитывая то, что...
In Dallas, I'm Malini Basu.